Hello there and welcome to this next instalment in my breeding season. Let's kick straight off. As you can see, a new pair paired up. This cage was originally had my silver single factor pastel male in and a couple of different girls that I tried, but to no success. I don't know if he was not quite ready or if he didn't just take to the hens, I'm not sure, but as you can see I've changed them out. This is a new pair together, but they're a lot more compatible. The second that I put them together, he was singing, she was tail wagging, and the nest is all but complete, I believe. I will be doing nest checks today, so stick around to see what I find within the 4 nests that I've got set up. But I'm quietly confident because I have noticed on the camera that I did the last update on, birds going in and out, birds not reappearing for quite some time, so I'm guessing I'm going to have some eggs, probably not from this pair that's on screen at the minute. These have been only together about 4 or 5 days, although it wouldn't surprise me if the nest isn't far away from completion, but we'll have a look at that as this video goes along. I'm going to do the nest checks at the end of each little section, so if you just want to skip to the nest checks, yeah, they're at the end of each one. A little bit about these birds very quickly. The orange head male I've had for 3-4 years now, I believe, from a breeder friend. I didn't breed him last year, and if I'm honest with you, I kind of regretted it, so I couldn't wait to get him back into the setup. The blue hen, I've had about 2.5 years now, making her around about 3 years of age. Again, from a different breeder friend, other side of the country to be honest. But we'll have a quick look at the nest in a minute and see how far away they are from getting it completed. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick look in the nest now. I'm pretty sure there won't be any eggs, but as long as there's nest building going on. As you can see, it's not a million miles away. He's always been a really good nest builder. They're probably not going to be too happy with me having a look in here. Let's see if I can get this to focus for you. There you go. They know I'm here, they want to know what I'm doing in their nest. But yeah, they'll be fine and they'll get this completed, and by the next update I'm sure there'll be eggs. Okay, on to the second pair. If I'm completely honest, this bit will be a little bit short, because as you can see, the male's sitting by the nest. There's no sign of the female. She's doing the bulk of the sitting, so I can only assume that she's done with laying, and they are rotating throughout the day, and she's sitting overnight, which tells me that she's in fact done laying for this clutch. How many of these? I'm guessing the average is 4 to 6, so anything around 5 or 6 I'll be very happy with. As you can see, he's not very active at all. He's done what he's got to do. He's had his food, he's had his water, and he's just waiting for the hen to appear so that they can swap over. It's strange how this bird does do this. He will literally just do the basics of what he's got to do, have a bath, drink, eat, get some calcium on board, and then he will literally just sit here. Sometimes he'll sit here actually singing to the hen. Looking in the nest, I'm pretty sure she's not going to move. She's a very heavy sitter. There is one little trick that I can try, and that's just putting some light in there that might move her out of the nest, that we can see the eggs. But yeah, no, she's not going to move, is she? She's really not bothered about me being here, to be fair. You can see one egg just sticking out by her tail feathers. But yeah, I do know there was 5 in here. There could possibly be 6, but I'm not sure. But she really isn't. She's not going to go anywhere. I won't disturb her. I won't push her off the nest. If she's happy to sit there whilst I film, then yeah. So we'll go on to the next pair. So this next pair, as you can see, both big and healthy birds. Hoping for some real success from these two this year. Again, I do know that these have been in and out the nest. I know she's been spending first thing in the morning in the nest every day, so I'm hoping for some eggs in here too. and the way that he sits there guarding says to me that there is eggs in there, and he will normally only move once she wants him to get out of the way, basically. Very good pair. Had these together last season, very late on though. So yeah, I only let them have one clutch, of which they successfully raised a silver bird and a yellow bird and a bluebird, if I remember correctly. I could be, don't quote me on that, I could be mistaken. I definitely had two very nice birds, possibly three, I'm unsure, without looking in my little book. But yeah, these got straight to it. I'm pretty sure the nest is complete. I'm pretty sure there's eggs in there. Again, at the end of this little clip, I will I'll go around the back or around the side of the cage and check the nest for you, so that we can see what's in there. The way that that seems to be a bit of a guarding behaviour. Nobody allowed near the nest unless it's his girl, even though there's only the two of them in the cage. I think this is a bit of a natural instinct that you're seeing, where he guards the nest, and I think it's a very male thing to do. I'll let this run for a second and then I'll quickly pop around the side and open the nest up and see what's inside. I'm pretty sure there's 5, if not 6 already. But yeah, we'll have a look. He's definitely guarding away, I know that. Okay, let's have a look in. Pretty confident with this nest. Yep, and just so I thought, there's 5, which means she's got 1 more to lay, and then that will be the average, and she will probably start sitting overnight, and I'll rotate heavily throughout the day. Again, let's see if I can get this to focus for you. Then he's not happy because I'm in here, and they know that I'm in the nest because they can see straight through now. But yeah, 5 good looking eggs. I won't candle for another week after the sitting. I'll leave it at least 7 days of heavy sitting, and then I'll candle. So yeah, we'll go on to the next pair. Final pair for this video. Again, my infamous pair. I think I might have actually scared her out of the nest a little bit by cleaning them out. It is clean out day here. I think it was actually him that was in the nest, and I've inadvertently scared him out the nest. But again, they've been swapping rotation for the last few days, so I'm convinced there's going to be eggs in there. Absolutely no doubt about it. Very good pair. As you know, if you've watched the previous videos, I'm expecting quite a lot of blue babies from this pair, because that's all they gave me last year. Every single chick that they weaned and fledged was blue, which is nice, but a couple of greens would be nice as well, just so I can mix it up a little bit next year. I always clean out. I've filmed these videos on a Saturday, and then I put them out on Sundays because it's just easy with family life and stuff. So Saturdays are the main clean out day, although I do clean another couple of times throughout the week, mainly perches, mainly the kitchen roll that I use in the bottom of the cages. But I do a deep clean every Saturday, just to make sure everything's nice and hygienic and clean and fresh for the birds, keeping them in tip-top health and condition. Although as these videos go on, they will drop condition a little bit. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure, and she's just jumped back in the nest, I think. Is she going to move? She's definitely in there. Is she going to fly out for us? As you can see, they build these nests really well, so I can barely get in, and I don't like disturbing them. Trying the light trick again to try and scare her off a little bit, but again, just like the other hen, once they're heavy sitting, they're not going anywhere, and she's really not interested in moving. She literally did jump back in just as I took the camera out of the actual cage, and then came around the side almost as if she knew what I was going to do. But I can confirm that there is 6 eggs in this nest, all being incubated heavily, as you can see. So if the yellow hen has laid the egg this morning, that will give me a total of 17 or 18. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Thank you.